Alright, so this is going to be breakfast. 6 bananas, a little bit of water, filled it up to about here. I'm going to add a couple splashes of this orange juice, right like that. And I'm just going to blend this up, pretty simple. Not much to it, but absolutely delicious. So that's really all there is to it. Like ice cream in a jug. Alright, so I was at the library for an hour. I was trying to kill some time before my therapy. I don't usually have my outpatient session on Thursdays, but we had a schedule change for this week, so I have to go in again at 1:30 today, like yesterday. So I was trying to kill some time at the library. I'm kind of hungry, and all I really brought was apples, and it's still raining outside. All I really brought was apples and crackers with me, and I was watching a video by Rich Piana on YouTube, and he was just talking about bodybuilding and about making sure you eat a lot of food, eat 10 meals a day every 2 hours. He's not vegan, and he's on a lot of steroids and lives a completely different lifestyle, but I really do kind of agree with his sentiment on, consuming enough calories, eating every 2 to 3 hours. And so I'm feeling kind of hungry, so I have about an hour and a half before I have to go to my session at outpatient. So I'm gonna head back to the house and get some food, because to be honest with you guys, I feel like I should be a lot bigger at this point in my life. I want to be a lot bigger at this point in my life. I should really be focusing on getting bigger, especially for 2016. It's gonna be I really love the sound of those church bells. It kind of relaxes me, puts me in like a state of meditation almost. I want to be bigger. I want to be a lot bigger, and I realize I need to be eating more, and I need to be eating the right foods. I can't be eating all this processed crap, because I love Fig Newtons, I love potato chips, I love popcorn, I love steamed vegetables and ramen noodle soup. Love ramen noodle soup, but a lot of this processed food has so much sodium in it. I know if I took my sodium down and really cleaned up my diet, like I stay lean as fuck compared to most people. I stay fairly lean, but I'm not satisfied. Am I happy with where I'm at? Yeah, I'm very blessed to have the physique that I have, but I'm not completely satisfied, So I'm headed back to the house, and I'm gonna stuff my face before my outpatient. I'll probably eat some pasta, maybe eat 5 or 6 apples, grab a couple bananas, and I gotta up my game. I really gotta up my game. I hope people kind of like look at my story and realize that I wasn't always into aesthetics, wasn't always into weightlifting, wasn't always a vegan. For a while I was a scrawny little fucking heroin junkie running around town copping dope on the west side of Syracuse, and I'm not living that life anymore. I did have that relapse in September, as most of you know. I was only out there for 3 weeks though, went back to inpatient. Now I'm back at the halfway house. So eating more, definitely eating more, and eating more consistently. Every 2 to 3 hours I want to be eating meals. If that's what I got to do to get big as fuck and to be fucking shredded, take the sodium down, keep the fats low, that's what it's going to take. Something else I just wanted to cover too is about my training. I was going to take a day off today. I don't know if I'm still going to take the day off or not. I feel like maybe my body needs a rest, and I love training in the gym. I love lifting weights, and I love getting the gains on a daily basis. Part of me wonders though if maybe I'm overtraining and not giving my body enough rest time, and then when I go to take a day off, or like at least that's what my plan is, for some reason it's hard to stick to. I feel like I don't accomplish my goal if I'm not in the gym every single day. So is it an addiction? Some people would even say that I'm replacing my drug addiction for working out, for trying to be aesthetic. The whole routine and ritual of taking my supplements when I wake up in the morning, taking my supplements in the afternoon, taking my supplements when I get out of the shower. People would say, yeah, maybe your addiction has translated into another area of your life. You could say the same thing about my social media. I'm addicted to making videos. I'm addicted to live broadcasting and doing everything I do on YouTube and YouNow and stream. But it's a really good addiction to have. I don't know. I may take the day off today. I may not. I'm torn. Like, I feel like my body needs it. Maybe I'll just go for a run and won't do any weight training. But I feel almost like a sense of failure when I give in to that voice in my head that says, no, just take a day off. You've been going 2 weeks straight. You can have a day off, Charlie. So it's a constant battle in my head. Am I overtraining? Am I not training hard enough? You hear one thing from this guy on YouTube, hear something completely different from this guy on YouTube. I think you just gotta, it's trial and error over years and years and years. I've only really been into this for a couple years now, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Alright, so I just left my outpatient session. Funny thing, I took a quick nap when I got back to the house after I ate my lunch, and I fell asleep on the couch. And when I woke up, it was 35 after. My appointment was at 1:30. It was 35 after, so I was running super late, and I live like 10 minutes away by foot. It's like a 10-minute walk. So I hauled ass and went to my appointment. I was about 20 minutes late, but it was all good. It was a really good session. We were talking about not being so hard. Well, we were talking about me not being so hard on myself and kind of taking my time, having a little bit more of a relaxed, gentle approach. And one of the dilemmas going to the gym or taking a day off that I've been going through today, I kind of talked it out with him. I feel like if I don't go to the gym sometimes, there's that sense of loss, because the gym is like my time. I got a lot going on in my life, and there's a lot in my life that I'm not in control of, but the gym is like my time. It's where I feel competent. It's where I feel like I'm in my element. And so if I'm gonna take this day off today, there's a sense of loss. You know, there's a sense of I'm not doing what I should be doing, and that I'm not I guess looking for that self-worth somewhere else. It's hard to find it. So I'm walking out of this appointment. I'm still battling it in my mind. Am I going to take the day off, or am I going to go to the gym? I keep telling myself, well, I'll just go to the gym, I'll do some stretching, and then I'm going to run for like 45 minutes. Do a really nice long run. I haven't done any cardio in about a week. So we'll see. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But definitely going to take a night off from lifting the weights. You know, I want to be aesthetic as fuck. I love getting skin tearing pumps, but I think, you know, I will be okay if I just take the day off. And my counselor, I'm really, really grateful, because my counselor is just very, very knowledgeable and really knows like what he's doing as far as guiding my treatment plan. I had this counselor actually when I was 14 years old. My parents had put me in rehab for smoking pot and drinking at the age of 14. And so he was my outpatient counselor back in like 2003, 2004. And, you know, almost 15 years later, he's my counselor again. So, but I'm gonna head back to the house now, get another meal, and just see where the night leads. You know, if I end up at the gym, I end up at the gym. If I don't, that's cool too. Just wanted to show you guys what I'm eating for dinner. I'm having pasta with some tomato sauce, and I'm trying to really focus on my portions a little bit more, because I've been getting a little out of control and just feeling kind of bloated and I guess overcarbed. I don't know if that's possible. Can you be overcarbed? I'm not sure, but so I'm just kind of reducing the portion a little bit. Gonna stick with this. Probably gonna slam a glass of orange juice, and yeah, I mean, that's what I'm having. This is gonna get me fueled up for tomorrow, replenish my body. That's what it is.